working now? I might start freezing again. Look like I'm working now. Alright. Technical difficulties, but what's good, TikTok? I'm back at it again. I don't know what was just going on, but I had to like restart my whole deal. So, what's going on, Paige Martin, Dory, Joe Rock 79? What's going on, folks? I ain't got a whole lot to talk about, but I had to make myself seen. As I feel like I ain't been as active on TikTok as I had started to be, so I said, let me get back to it. Maybe somebody will be brave enough to come battle at some point. What's up, Loyalty? What's up, Kiki? Obviously, I done had a lot on my mind here lately, so I ain't really had a lot to be wanting to go live and talk about. Plus, I ain't felt that good, so I don't know what's going on with that, but when the only person in this world that can make me happy is still away from me, so obviously that's really starting to get to me. So that's why I ain't really been live like that. But I ain't forgot, so that's why I'm here. As always. Hold on, I'm sending my invites. Give me a minute. To my regulars. Kiki, June 15th. Next month. Less than a month from now. You said you just don't call, Goddess. I don't call nobody. Look, I tend not to try to bother people about my personal issues, all right? So that's why I don't call nobody. If somebody called me, that's a different story, but I don't really reach out to nobody. I don't even call Derek no more, my best friend Derek. I can't remember the last time I talked to Derek. Matter of fact, the last time I spoke to him was after I beat that silly little restraining order, and he called me because he wanted to know the details, exactly what happened. But other than that, I ain't spoke to him since then. I used to talk to, thank you everybody for giving me the gifts, by the way, for the 16, 18 of y'all that's in here. I used to talk to Sarah a lot from the show, but I don't even bother her like that no more. Thank you for the donuts. Loyalty. So, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, you're one of my faves from the show. Appreciate you, Lacey, McDonald, Stanley. I actually feel like I'm being shadow banned, to be honest with you. Maybe not so much on TikTok, but my other platforms, I pay attention to the engagement, so I notice when stuff starts to go down. So it's either I'm overexposing myself, which is probably the case, but a lot of times it's also because you're being shadow banned. So I'm putting out a lot of this content that I have, and it ain't necessarily getting the reach. So sometimes I be wondering. You're on my For You page, actually. Well, I'm glad to see that's working. That's all I do now is make content. I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't go to work until September. So until then, that's kind of all I got time to do is sit around and create and get stuff figured out. So I got a bunch of stuff just sitting in my phone, either already published and edited or waiting to be edited that I just ain't got around to yet. And then I'm going to post. Why September? I don't know. I guess whenever you have a seizure, whenever you have seizures, I guess it's a 6-month period you got to wait before you clear to go back to work. So that happened in March. So September would be 6 months. So that's why. It sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, boy. But I guess the silver lining in it all is when I do go back to work, I've now accumulated all of my vacation paid, paid vacation time. So I got like 20 some odd paid vacation days just waiting to be used. So it's going to be a rough summer, but it's going to be a great autumn. So, yeah. But anyways, how we doing today? What's today? Monday? Yeah. So next week's Memorial Day, right? Yeah. Focus on the positive note. Trying to. Suspended from the yard. Nah, I ain't suspended. It's called you got hurt and you can't go to work. I ain't get suspended for nothing. What we got here? What we got here?
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
never
gonna show
mind.
you.
I can't do this one.
What?
I can't do that one. It has some bad stuff on there. Brazil, what's up? Oh. Hey, bro, what up with you, bro? I had not seen you on Love at the Lockup. You been okay? I've been living the dream. What's up, Blue April from Texas? What's good? What's good? Sorry I don't seem as energetic. I'm a little bit exhausted. I've been all over the place, back and forth. Simplify back to you, RGP. What up, big dog? Kiss a nurse. But I am here, so I'm from Newport News. I know how the shipyard do. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess they got good reasoning, because technically with the work I do, it's a good thing I fell out where I was at. It's a good thing I was just at the soda machine, you know what I'm saying? Because I could have been on a ladder or on top of a job or something and just fell out with the seizures. Thank you, Kisser. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Azul, for the ice cream cone. Or I could have been driving, so it could have been worse. So it's a good thing. Ling Ling said, I'm a huge fan. Appreciate you. Ling Ling, you must be from Asia with that name. Or you must be Asian. Thank y'all all for the gifts, since nobody ain't battling right this second. No, I'm mixed. Oh, my bad. Well, you know that sounds like one of them names. Ling Ling. So I do got some stuff coming up, though. I'm planning on getting back outside here soon, because obviously going to Texas was pretty fun for me. It cleared my mind. You know, I got a court date coming up here soon. I got to get through that. But then once that's, whatever happened with that, you know, it's been a rough couple months for me, because I'm going to be honest with you, it ain't but one person in this world that can really, truly make me genuinely happy. And it ain't no woman or nothing like that. It's my son. So being separated from him is definitely doing a number on me. But definitely, I plan on getting back outside here soon. Actually, next week, to be honest with you. So I may or may not be in Nashville. We'll see. But I plan on being there. I plan on being in Atlanta here soon. Washington State, obviously, in the next couple months. Ohio, Indiana here soon. And like I keep saying, sometime in the fall, back to Vegas. So, yeah, your boy getting ready to be back outside. And it may just be me. And it may be me and my boy and my son. Hopefully that's what it's gonna be, but we'll see. You said Vegas win? Loyalty probably. See, the thing is, I got so many vacation days now. It's perfect. So when I go back to work in September, I'm probably gonna work the whole month of September, and then at the end of September is probably when I'm gonna come to Vegas. I'm gonna probably take a few days off, 4 or 5 days off, and come to Vegas. So it's either gonna be the end of September or sometime in October. But it's gonna be before Thanksgiving. So I'll let you know. Definitely. I already know how much money I'm gonna need when I'm there, all that, where I wanna stay at or where I always stay at when I come there. So MGM Grand, baby. You're such a kind soul. Infinity Nikki, I am, but it's hard to be. Sometimes people pull you out of who you really are. And with everything I deal with, from the general public, internally, like from my kids' mom, from my family members, I deal with a lot, dog. It's hard to stay the way I am, but kiss a nurse, stay in Vegas. Okay. And what's up, Risa? Solo Dolo said, do you still talk to Nicole? Yes. I talk to her sometimes. I ain't heard from her in a few weeks. But me and Nicole hang out here and there sometimes. It seems to only be when I'm... See, I know how to handle Nicole. I can only hang out with her in spurts, and it seems to only be when I'm beneficial to her is when she want to hang out. I.e., when I got a car to drive or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But she cool. We get along now. We do the damn thing sometimes. And that's just that. Can you ask your mom to join you on the live one day? I love her so much. Kiki, I can ask my mama to do it live, but I can almost guarantee you it's not gonna happen. My mama do not like being in front of the camera at all. It was like pulling teeth just to get her to do Love After Lockup. I didn't even want her to do that. It was the producers that wanted her so bad because they seen her personality and they wanted her for the show so bad. But it took they had to pay her. What's up, Rachel? They had to pay her because she wasn't going to do it for free. And not only did they have to pay her, but I also had to give her half of what I was getting from the show also. That's how they got my mama to do the show. See, my mama got over on me and them. Because I'm like, you are not a cast member. You're not going to get paid what I get paid. They ain't going to put you through what they're about to put me through, okay? Everybody's going to like you. They're going to like you. Everybody's going to perceive you as the one with common sense. You ain't going to get this type of scrutiny that I'm getting ready to get. It's different, all right? That's why they paying me what they paying me. But nah, my mom ain't want to hear that. So, you know. Thank you for the united heart, Virgo chick. And then also Derek, my best friend Derek, they had to pay him too. He made sure he got his bread too. So, because that's the thing, they'll get over on you if they let you. If you let them. But thank y'all, though. Thank y'all for all the little gifts you giving me. Yeah. I would definitely ask her to do one, though, but I can't promise you she'll do it. Because my mama don't care for this type of stuff. She don't even like me doing these. They always like, you put all your business on the internet. I'm like, no, I don't. I just go up there and talk half the time. I ain't put none of my business out there. And a lot of times my business just get put out there. I don't have to do it. That's just my life right now. I'm a walking reality show. I hate being everybody entertainment. I know it seems like I like being the entertainment, but I do not. It takes its toll on you being the butt of the joke all the time. It just is what it is. I do what I do because I ain't even gonna tell no lie. Right now it's profitable. The more I post, the more engagement. So even though it's draining and I feel like I'm overexposing myself sometimes, the more you post, the more it's beneficial. What I mean, the more you post, like look how much I got off of that one damn picture of me and Haley. Off of that one picture. But see, I gotta post controversial little stuff like that. Okay, for this ignorant ass person posting raccoons, I guess you trying to call me a coon. Since I'm a coon, get your ignorant ass off my coon ass live, bitch. Fuck out of here. Think I don't know what that means? What's up, Shanice Gibson? But anyways, I got to post controversial stuff like that. I made like $100 and some odd off of that one picture. It's just because it's a picture of me with a white girl. That's all it is. And that's why I got so much engagement, because it's just a picture of me with a white girl. And instead of people reading the damn caption, they just see me on the picture with a white girl and just jump to their own little conclusions. But whatever. If that happened off of one picture, whatever, I'll take it. What's up, Nola girl? I see you made it. Ain't nobody about nothing today. I need Sin City to come in here. And as a matter of fact, let me check something right quick. Because one of them messaged me. I thought they did. Oh, May 29th. All right. Got a ways away for that. That's the day after my sister's birthday, matter of fact. So, Cincinnati here, not Sin City, but Nasty Natty. That's actually where I'm planning to come to when I do come to Ohio. Loyalty said, you need us or what? I need y'all to tap in and give me some battles, but I see we got one coming up on the 29th. I ain't forgot. I just had to check it out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, sometimes I be wanting to take a step back and take a hiatus for a minute, because this get a little bit draining, and I do start to get a little bit discouraged when I start doing all this creating and it don't always get what I wanted to get. I get a little discouraged, but I know you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then I see some of my exes, because me and Lindsay used to not follow each other. We used to like have each other blocked or whatever, but it looked like she done unblocked me since then. So now I see her progress. And the last time I seen her progress, on Instagram at least, she only had like 12,000 some odd followers. Like, I had way more followers and everything than her. And now I see how much she done progressed since then. I'm like, how the hell? What the fuck? I'm the one that taught her how to use social media, man. I mean, I ain't taught her how, but I'm the one that gave her the keys in the beginning on how to make this shit work when she first got out of prison. Matter of fact, that's why I'm glad I keep stuff, see? That's why I'm glad I keep stuff. Watch this. Damn, I got OnlyFans content. I got OnlyFans content all just randomly in my phone. I see videos of, man, look. Something wrong with me. But anyway, is this it? Nah, that ain't it. It's this one. The real life first time we met each other. Hold on, in real life. Not on camera. Not on the show. This the real life. This the real deal right here. That's my first time meeting Lindsay right there in person.
I'm here.
You can see how starstruck I was at the time. I couldn't believe she was. See? See, I'm like, you real. See, this was authentic, legit, real. You see, I done picked up in there. See?
I'm finally home. Can't believe it.
Yeah. I was like
He's so excited.
tickle pink back then.
I'm just looking inside, but you're at the one hotel in Corinth that I'm not allowed to be in.
Well, guess what? You're here.
I am here.
Let me cut this off.
Yeah. See, the reason why I filmed that is because that was the real life first time we met each other in person. And so the film crew wasn't able to be there. So the reason why I filmed that is because they were potentially going to use that on the show. But for whatever reason, they decided not to use that and decided to use what we filmed on the show. You know what I mean? Why do you still speak about her, may I ask? Of course you may ask, D. I'm not going to get mad at you for asking me that. I was just speaking on her because I was making a point. I don't speak on her like that. You obviously don't be on my TikTok lives like that, so I ain't mad at you, all right? I was speaking on her at this particular point because I was making a point. And I was trying to say that was the first time we met, not on the show. And it was around that time that I taught her, I sat her down and taught her how to stay prominent on Instagram, on TikTok. This is what you need to do, this, and this. And she caught on like that. And I guess evidently she took it and ran with it. Cause look at her, man. She got like 100-some-odd-thousand followers. She be getting millions of views. I'm like, how did she do this shit? But I ain't mad at it. I mean, you know. I just said I ain't mad, Kay. You talking about it, so you mad. See, that's why you gotta listen, all right? I just sat right there and said I ain't mad at it, as clear as day. I just found it astounding, you know what I mean? Thank you, Virgo chick. Thank you. See, I'm not even in the blocking mood. I usually would have blocked you for something like that. Trying to be nice. P Power said you have pretty eyes. Thank you. Pretty brown eyes, you know I see it. Yes, thank you, JJ Hilton. I was just admiring her growth. I'm actually pretty proud of Lynn, to be honest with you. I mean, I know what she does to get where she wants to go at, but I can't hate on the hustle. I ain't mad at her. Like, look at her. She owns half of a business now. She got another baby on the way. She got a husband that seemed to be tickle pink over her. So what can I be mad about? Whatever she got going on, personally with her daughter and all that, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't none of my business to be speaking on. So that's why I ain't spoke on it. You haven't healed, have you? Absolutely not. I have not healed. I probably won't heal for quite a while. But it's not over a woman at this point. Like, when you ask me, have I not healed yet? It's not over a woman. I haven't healed yet. because I don't have my son with me. And that's the only person in this world I care about like that. That's gonna make me happy. Not no woman. I like not. Don't get it wrong. I love women now. That's. I ain't gonna never close the door for no woman. But it ain't my number one priority right now. Like, I was unhappy as fuck when I was dating my kid's mom. And that's just a fact. That whole 2.5 years I was in that relationship, I was not happy. Okay? I longed for my freedom for a long time. I longed to be single again. But I knew I had my boy and I wanted my son. So I mean, yeah. But yes, I got a right to say I'm proud of Lindsay. That's because she my ex and we had beef once upon a time. Don't mean I'm just gonna hate or beef with her. Just like Nicole, I'm proud of Nicole too. Your voice cracks every time you mention your son. I pray God works the situation out. I'm glad you noticed that. I'm proud of Nicole too. Nicole lived 20 minutes from me, and she has a job. She works at a grocery store, and she keeps that job. So, yes, Redbone 1.0, I'm single again. I've been single for a while, since Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact. But I'm proud of Nicole because she keeps that job as much as she can't stand it. And that's a step up for her. So I ain't even hating on her. Any updates from your neurologist? Yes, I went to neurosurgery on May the 13th. I have no surgery required. I'm good. What I have is a cavernoma up here, but it's so small, they don't need to go in there. So that's good news for me. So I got to follow up in about 3 more months. And then hopefully I get to go back to work right after that. I'm probably going to have to take my little medicine the rest of my life, but that's all right. That is all right. What caused it, I'm not... I think I have a great idea of what or who caused it, but I ain't going to say for sure. But I ain't had no issues since then, so, I mean, take with that as you will. Is your son mixed? Yes, he is mixed. Still married? I never been married. This is a Marine Corps ring. I ain't never been married. I probably never will be, to be honest with you. And that's all right. At this point, I don't want to be nothing but dad. What happened to your other ex? I think her name was Chrissy. Can't remember. Creed, you got the wrong person. I ain't never had no ex named Chrissy. I had an ex named Nicole. I had an ex named Chelsea that passed away before I got with Nicole. I had an ex named Nicole. I got an ex named Lindsay. I got an ex named Cece. And then my baby mama, my other ex. My mama doing all right. My mama and me are both kind of dealing with health issues at the moment. We both kind of... My mom and me have both been back and forth in the doctors here in the last couple months, so... And my mom and I don't always have the greatest of relationships either. Actually, none of my mom's kids do, for real, for real. I'm probably the one she sees the most. I'm also the oldest, so it's a little bit different. but I also feel like I get the worst of her wrath, and sometimes I get treated the worst by her because I'm the oldest. So I put up with a lot more than the other ones will. And the other ones will stay away. I have a hard time doing that. I have 3 siblings, Kiki. My mama got 2 girls and 2 boys. I'm the oldest. And then there's my little sister, Brittany, my baby sister, Alexis, and my little brother, Jamoy. I have a pretty close relationship with my sister, Brittany, who also has 3 kids. The 3 kids, my nieces that you see me with on my reels, those are my sister's kids. My baby sister and me are not close at all. Matter of fact, we don't even speak to each other. And then my brother just do his own thing. That's my sister right there. She is her own person now. You see how she's her own person. This is my sister. She is her own person. That's Breezy J. That's my little sister. That's my mama's daughter. But I mean, but anyways, yeah, and sometimes my mama say stuff out of her mouth. Even though she my mama, even though y'all all love her, can see my mama and this and this. It's just some stuff I feel you shouldn't say to your child. I would never say to my son. So I like when I tell you I do it a lot, I do it a lot from every angle. So I feel like I'm alone a whole lot of the time. If I was to show her these texts I get from my mom half the time when she going on her rampages and she upset and let me see if this, I thought I had a battle, never mind. But anyways, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. My stomach's starting to hurt. It's been hurting all morning. I've been feeling lightheaded. I think I've been doing too much because I've been collaborating with people, helping them make skits. I've been making my own little skits. I got a bit of a headache right now, so I think I'm about to get off for a minute. Try to rest. And see what tomorrow brings, or tonight, or whatever the case may be. NBA playoffs tonight. At this point, I'm rooting for the New York Knicks. So let's see if the Knicks can go all the way. It's time to see Madison Square Garden, the city of New York, bring home that chip. Don't nobody want to see Oklahoma City win no more. They win last year. All right. The Spurs win all the time. All right, Victor went beyond, but got plenty of time to win the chip. And the Cavs, look, it'll be nice to see James Harden get a ring, all right? But I kind of would rather see the Knicks, okay? I want to see Stephen A. Smith reaction and all that. So even though I'm a Heat fan, let's go Knicks. And I'm out. Good to see